Hey, Kermit, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to me today. Congratulations on achieving 30 years with Valaris.
Thank you.
That's quite an accomplishment. 30 years. That's getting into rarefied territory.
Yes, sir.
Well, thinking back to when you first started, what was the first rig you worked on, and what was your first job? What can you tell me about those early days?
Um, Back then it was the Ruined Parish. That was the first rig I worked on, and I started out as a roustabout. I worked there for roustabout for a year, and I left. And then out of that year, I went and roughneck about 3 years. Then worked shaker 3 years. Then went there to the engine room. I love working on boats. That was a great job back then. That was great. Back then, like I said, it was real friendly, real friendly atmosphere, and they treat you like family. So it was a great time back then.
Oh, fantastic! And I imagine you've worked on a number of different types of rigs and all kinds of stuff over your career. What are some highlights you can think of?
Like that back then, like I said, I worked shakers, I worked motors, and out of that, I decided I want to become a mechanic. So I talked to one of my bosses, and he got me going in the right direction. I went and got my AB license, and then they put me on this job with a guy by the name of Keith Nichols. I worked for him for about 5 years. I was doing a lot of traveling with him. I went to Indonesia, I went to Malaysia, I went to Dubai. I worked over there for a year on jack up and changing out bull gears. I did that, I guess, about a year with that one. And then from there, another 4 years I was traveling. I went to Saudi Arabia, I went to Indonesia, Malaysia, even went to Angola, Africa. Went and done a top job. Worked on some, I think we changed out some brakes on the drawworks, done an upgrade. So that was a challenging job there.
You've had a little bit of everything over your years.
Yes, sir.
Well, and you mentioned Keith Mihawk. That'll be a name familiar to a lot of people in the organization. Can you think of some other people you've worked with, the supervisors that have made had a big impact on your career?
Yes, sir. Like I said, I want to give a shout out to Keith Mihawk. He was the manager over the maintenance department. Since being here on the DS5, Michael Landon and Bo Jones, they have really encouraged me and helped me out, and helped really further my career.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, these days we're bringing on a lot of new hires. What would you, if you're standing there with somebody just hired on, what advice would you give them for how to make their time at Valaris a success?
Well, right now I would tell them to listen to their mentors. And back when I started, we didn't really have mentors back then, but now they have mentors. They have somebody that will take them by the hand and lead them and guide them, and follow all your safety guidelines and safety rules, and do everything, learn everything you can learn, because it will help you better your career with Valaris.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, Kermit, thanks for taking a few minutes, and really good to hear about your experience over the last 30 years, and wish you continued success.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you very much.